Naruto 2. What's up, guys, and welcome to a new episode of Game Release News. This is the August 2018 edition, and we are back in the new house, finally doing Game Release News. I'm really excited about it because I've missed it a lot. The research and stuff that goes into me making Game Release News is the only reason I'm up to date with what's coming out, and so the last 3 months I've missed a lot. Hopefully not too many of you relied on the show and you got your information elsewhere, but if you do happen to rely on the show and you're happy that it's back, thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so I know. Alright guys, it's the middle of summer, which means we don't have too much, but let's just jump right into it because we do have a few that I'm personally really excited about. The first game we have this month is This Is the Police 2. I really love the first This Is the Police game. It's a fun combination of story-driven adventure, choices, and time management. You basically have to make decisions as a policeman, and all outcomes of your deputies rely on the choices that you make. Release date is the 2nd on PC. PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch will be released later this year. WARIOWARE Gold. This game came out on the 3DS last month in the UK, but now we're getting the new installment of the fast-paced minigame collection this month. Control the 300 different challenges using the touchscreen, microphone, and tilting gyro of the 3DS. The new installment features all characters fully voiced for the first time. Release date is the 3rd on 3DS. Loot Monkey Bling Palace. This cute game featuring a monkey protagonist that reminds me a lot of Monkey Ball will test your wits and patience as a 2D flip-screen platformer with adorable small-scale retro graphics. Check it out this month if you have a Switch. Release date is the 6th. Dead Cells. One of my favorite indie games all time is finally officially releasing this month after being in early access for about the last year or so. Jay and I have both been thoroughly addicted to this game before. It's a roguelite game with tons of different weapons and fast-paced gameplay that has you racing to get to the timed doors in time while trying to explore enough to be powerful enough not to die. I love this game to death. Check it out this month if you haven't. It's on all the things. Release date is the 7th on PC, PS4, the Switch, and Xbox One. Minecraft Story Mode Season 2. Continue along Jesse's storyline this month in the Telltale Games version of Minecraft. Also, let me know in the comments if this is a game worth playing. If you've played Season 1, I am not into Minecraft's gameplay, but I'd be willing to play a story mode version, and I'm always down for a Telltale game. I even think I own Episode 1 on Steam. Speaking of which, Walking Dead this month. Release date is the 7th on the Switch for the Minecraft game. Repentant. This is what appears to be a heavily story-driven and deep point-and-click adventure. You follow a criminal who starts to feel remorse for his bad deeds and how they have affected his family. This man is now confronted with stopping a robbery from happening in real time and finally repenting for his previous poor choices. Sound cool? Check it out this month. Release date is the 8th on PC. City of the Shroud. This cel-shaded real-time tactical RPG game looks pretty cool. It seems to feature a nice combination of story, combo-based combat, puzzles, and colorful graphics. Check it out if you play on PC and you like what you see. Release date is the 9th. Madden NFL 19. This year's edition of Madden promises a huge leap in graphics and visuals with all new usage of the Frostbite engine. I stopped playing sports games when I was pretty young, but I gotta admit these games already look super hyper realistic. If you've been wasting money on each year's Maddens, this one should not be skipped. Release date is the 10th on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. We Happy Few. This is a first-person drug-fueled retro-futuristic game set in the 1960s that follows a bunch of assholes doing asshole things. Everyone else is quote-unquote normal on some sort of happy pills, and you must hide in plain sight and not be discovered. You might have seen this game on Steam Early Access or as an Xbox One game preview, but now it's officially out on all the things. Release date is the 10th on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. This is a big one this month, World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. Holy shit, guys, a new WoW expansion. Every once in a while I get tempted to get back into it and start up again, but I always try to remind myself that this shit is crack and not nearly as good as it used to be back during the Wrath of the Lich King days. The trust between the Horde and the Alliance is shattered once again, and you must join your allies and go to war for your faction's cause. Release date is the 14th on PC, obviously. The Walking Dead, the Telltale series, the final season, episode 1. Oh man, I am so happy this is finally coming out, but so sad to see it finally coming to an end. I played the whole damn thing on stream, and I will be picking up Clementine's story once again, probably as the episode releases this month. The description states that in this season we'll, quote, determine how Clementine's story ends. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Release date is the 14th on PC and PS4, and later this year it'll also be out on the Switch. Death's Gambit. I'm pretty excited about this indie action RPG. It looks kinda like a 16-bit Dark Souls, or more accurately, like an RPG version of Dead Cells. You explore a medieval planet filled with all sorts of nasties, struggling to endure long enough to discover what lies at the heart. Release date is the 14th on PC and PS4. Graveyard Keeper. Aw, another cute indie management game about capitalism and creating a thriving business, except with a twist. This one boasts, and I quote, that this is the most accurate medieval cemetery management sim of the year. As if other years had more inaccurate cemetery sim games. Anyway, it looks interesting. Check it out on the 15th on PC and Xbox One. GUACAMELEE 2. Well guys, we're getting a new GUACAMELEE game. The first one was well received and pretty good, so if you liked the first one or this video's enticed you to check it out, the sequel is coming out near the end of this month. This is a Metroidvania-style adventure game set in Mexiverse, where you bring the famed luchador back from the first installment out of retirement to battle skeleton hordes with wrestling moves in a world inspired by Mexican culture. Very badass. Release date is the 21st on PC and PS4. Shenmue 1 and 2. Okay, so if you haven't heard about this franchise, it garnered a cult following over the years after not doing very well in its 2000 and 2001 releases because it was only released on the Dreamcast, and I was one of the 3 people who owned a Dreamcast, so lo and behold, nobody bought it. If you want to play the games you already should have played as a kid, or you already love the games, you can now get it on PC, PS4, or Xbox One, unaltered in its original beauty. Release date is the 21st. Space Lords. So this game used to be Raiders of the Broken Planet and is now a free-to-play game. It features a 4th campaign that completes the game's first major arc and 4 new, unique missions and a new character. If you like sci-fi or you liked the game before its rebranding, check it out. Release date is the 23rd on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Pro Evolution Soccer 2019. This year's PES has new licensed leagues, a redone My Club, and is in full 4K, although personally I don't think the graphics are as beautiful and realistic as other sports games of late. Release date is the 28th on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Strange Brigade. This third-person action-adventure game set in the 1930s looks pretty intriguing. You travel around remote parts of the British Empire and blow a bunch of supernatural beings to bits. Explore as a group of 4 adventurers and utilize unique weapons and your own little bit of supernatural power. Release date is the 28th on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. This is the exclusive Switch follow-up to Monster Hunter Generations, where you can, as always, face off against a roster of unique monsters and craft weapons in either tabletop or handheld mode. Release date is the 28th on the Switch. Blade Strangers. This is an old-school fighting game by a Japanese indie developer with 4-button control schemes and intricate combos. Also, because it's not beholden to Western SJW nonsense, we get big titty bitches. If you're familiar with any of the other games from Studio Sayazensen, you may recognize some of the characters. Release date is the 28th on PC, PS4, and the Switch in the US, but it'll be out later in the year in the UK as well. Yakuza Kiwami 2. Yakuza Kiwami 2 is a remake of Yakuza 2 using the Dragon engine. It features an additional storyline where Majima Goros is playable, and a large number of other stories that are not in the original. It looks amazing, and the song is even created by Japanese metal band Sim. I have always wanted to get into the Yakuza games. Should I? Release date is the 28th on PS4. Shadows Awakening. This is a super unique isometric single-player RPG with real-time combat. You play as a demon and utilize all of its cross-realm abilities in an epic adventure. Is your demon in control, or are the souls that you have devoured? I think this game looks pretty promising. If you agree, check it out on the 31st. Platforms are PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
What?
Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. This is the definitive edition of the game set decades after the initial installment, Original Sin. The reviews on this game are great, and the definitive edition upgrades the game in purportedly thousands of ways with better character development. Seems like a possible winner. Has anyone played this franchise? Release date is the 31st on PS4 and Xbox One. The Switch version will be coming out sometime this year. Naruto 2 Boruto. Shinobi Striker. I don't know why I can't say that. We've got a new Naruto game coming out this month. It's an online multiplayer game set in the Naruto universe, obviously on the last part, with the franchise's favorite characters and recognizable 3D environments in an all-new graphic style. Release date is the 31st on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Dead Frontier 2. I haven't played Dead Frontier, but the second in the franchise looks pretty enticing. Scary games really fuck with me, but what fucks with me more is the fact that they're almost always in first person. So, an old school survival horror that looks impressive graphically might actually pull me in. Maybe an idea for this October? Release date is the 31st on Steam Early Access for PC. Flipping Death is going to be the last of our non-port games this month. I am not sure when this month this game will be released, but it looks really cute. It's set in a whimsical town called Flatwood Peaks, and Death is on vacation. So this girl Penny has to help trapped ghosts with her scythe by solving puzzles. 10/10 indie would play. Release date is, as I said, sometime this month on PC, PS4, the Switch, and Xbox One. Alright guys, from here on out we have things that are ported mostly to the Switch or old games that I thought looked interesting, and I wanted to let you guys know they're now coming out on new platforms, so let's get this going. As I said guys, it's mostly Switch ports. Salt and Sanctuary. This game has been out since 2016 on multiple platforms, but it looks pretty interesting, so if you haven't played it and have a Switch, check it out. You play as a sailor who was shipwrecked and has to traverse through 2D labyrinths. Bit of a tongue twister there. Release date is the 2nd on the Switch. It's also out on PC, PS4, and Vita. Iconoclasts. Iconoclasts came out earlier this year on a few other platforms, but now it will be out this month on the Switch. It's a cute action platformer with heavy emphasis on puzzle gameplay and tons of power-ups and exploration. Release date is the 2nd. Armored Warfare. This game has been on PC since 2015 and PS4 since February of this year. It's a team-based action MMO tank game, and now it's coming to Xbox One tomorrow. Release date is the 2nd. 1979 Revolution, Black Friday. This game's story looks super strong. It's set in 1978 Iran, and you play as a journalist returning home to find his country at war. You join a revolution with your best friend and many others, and supposedly it's super authentic to historical accounts, and now you can get this 2016 game on the Switch tomorrow. Release date is the 2nd. The Inner World, The Last Wind Monk. This is a release from last year that looks pretty weird. The premise is a little confusing. You play as the heir to the Flute Nose dynasty that has been watching over Esposia for centuries. However, his name is Robert and he's been petrified for a couple of years and has no idea what he's doing in face of this new evil threat. Out on the Switch this month on the 3rd. Jump Gunners. On PC, Mac, and Linux since last year, this couch combat game for 1 to 4 players with fast-paced mechanics and retro-style graphics is coming to the Switch this month. I always have to give a little bit of love to the rare couch party games, as it seems people favor getting together online over in real life these days. Come on guys, invite people over and play shit sometimes. I wish I could invite all of you guys over and it wasn't super dangerous. Anyway, release date is the 3rd on Xbox One. Hyper Universe. This free-to-play 2D action MOBA, 2D and MOBA, something I never thought I'd put together in a sentence, is coming to the Xbox One this month. Initially released on PC at the beginning of the year, this game features colorful characters, cartoonish graphics akin to Overwatch, and 4v4 combat. Release date is the 7th on Xbox One. H1Z1 Battle Royale. H1Z1's Battle Royale mode is releasing on PS4 this month after its debut on PC earlier this year. It's also expected to be on Xbox One sometime in 2018. I know a lot of you are Battle Royale crazy right now, so if that describes you and you're on PS4, check it out on the 7th. MINIT. This little Undertale-esque game came out in April on all the things except for the Switch, which is what it's coming out on this month. MINIT is the aptly named adventure game that is played in, I quote, 60 seconds at a time. Battle against the unfortunate curse that makes each of your days end after just 1 minute. Release date is the 9th on the Switch. Monster Hunter World. This is one of the ones I am personally looking forward to this month. Play with up to 4 friends in this online version of Monster Hunter where the world around you comes to life. Console gamers who have played this already, do you think I should play this on stream? Do you think I would enjoy it? Let me know in the comments. Release date is the 9th on PC. OKAMI. This is a very highly rated game where you control a god who manifests in the form of a wolf, and it's been released a few times already since PS2 in 2006. And now you can get it on the Switch. I recommend it as the Japanese-style painted graphics are adorable and the wolf is just the best. This is a must-play classic for sure. Release date is the 9th on the Switch. And the last but not the least is Dark Souls Remastered is coming to the Switch. Dark Souls Remastered is coming to the Switch this month, a few months after being released everywhere else. Is there really anyone out there who has the patience or what some would call hardcoreness for a Dark Souls game, but they choose the Switch as their favorite console? I just feel like the market isn't there. Anyway, can't wait to beat Dark Souls 3 and Demon Souls so I can finally pick this up myself. On PC. Release date is sometime this month on the Switch. Alright guys, that's it for the month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like the video and subscribe if you did. Please let me know in the comments if you're happy that this series is back as much as I am. I hope I could inform you guys and turn you on to some new games. Let me know in the comments what you're saving money for, if you're skipping this month, if there's anything that really catches your eye. I will see you guys next month with another game release news. Have a wonderful August. Mwah! Like the video if your favorite starter is Bulbasaur. Bye guys. Release date is the 28th and